Some sad, like, Wind Waker music on. Get out of here. What's up, Ballin' Kid? Where is... You don't have to rely on them, dude. We'll just make our own internet. We're gonna make our own internet, and we're gonna do it better than them, which the bar is pretty low. We're gonna come out with our own internet, and it's gonna knock all the competition just out of town. That's what I'm saying, dude. You just have internet, and like you give people what they pay for, and it's just like all of a sudden we're shaking it up. We're at Comcast. We actually don't provide internet. We sell blinds and siding. Oh, these are the top loaders with the bonus 25 sleeves in the middle. Fancy, fancy. Mr. Red, thank you. I'm about to, dude. Gotta print the list. Relax. I got it all laid out already. Hold your horses. Yeah, but like more than likely, if the power is out, even if you have a rechargeable modem, that means that like whatever node is powering it, it doesn't have power. So like, then you're just not gonna have internet anyway. They sold me a backup internet thing at the last house I was at, and it wasn't fast enough to even stream. Dude straight up lied to me and said like, yeah, it'll maintain the same speeds. And I was like, really? Or just don't lose power. Just bury your power lines. Because the last neighborhood I lived in had all their power lines like in trees, just waiting to be ripped down. All right, Nick added more bricks, it looks like. I remember it was a perfectly sunny day, and I just didn't have power one time for absolutely no reason. Let alone the internet. The internet was always out. They just turned it off because they didn't feel like providing what I paid for. Ooh, this sign hasn't popped up in a little bit. Free grocery. We'll just do everything. Well, we got a babysitter for the kids, so you could just be on the internet. And like the people, you know how GameStop had Geek Squad, dude? We're gonna have butlers. We're gonna have internet butlers just show up to your house to buttle your internet. Says your internet's down. Let me have a look. See. Alfred's gonna come to your house to fix your internet. All right. Any trades? No trades. Cool. Got it. After he cooks you dinner, after he fixes your internet, dude, he just cleans the house. He just gets right to it. You don't say nothing. He knows where the vacuum is. Oh, is it time, Mr. Howard? Isn't Howard Chucky's dad's name in Rugrats? Oh, a toast. You're all beautiful. Let's get some heat. Amen. Now, since I put that pack down, when I pick it back up, it'll be a God pack. Could you imagine? It wasn't a God pack? Okay. Just had to make sure. Stu is Tommy's dad, I think. Stu Pickles, dude. And I forgot the grandpa's name. His name was like Ebenezer or something. Rarest Hollow Energy? I can't stop pulling it, dude. Is it rare or no? The Venusaur we were missing from the God Pack, dude. Which I'm still confused. Can you get the regular full art in a God Pack? Or is it only the alt? What's up, Notorious? You got fighting, right? Fighting has a lot of good hits. Nasty print line. That, yeah. I bet it'll still grade fine. There's one vertically too. I don't think it was the top loader, but because it wasn't continuing on the top loader. You saw a guy pack? You were here for the guy pack, weren't you? Speaking of fighting, dude, this is one of the rarest fighting hits. There you go, Notorious. Yeah, we just started. You're right on time. And just like that, you're on the board. Very gradable. That is serious. That's pretty sick. I haven't seen that card. The last one I saw, I think I pulled for you, Bowler. I haven't seen one since. And that was a while ago. That was probably a couple weeks ago. Blastoise. That's what I'm saying, dude. All you gotta do is just be here. And I'll do good things. Grass. Mr. Red, remember when you said the grass energy was really rare? But then when I pull a Zard that's actually hard to pull, you say, "Oh, it's not that rare." You got issues, my friend. I don't know what's wrong with you. Common, yeah, exactly. Fire energy. Steel energy. I'm kind of feeling another God Pack today. After I posted it, I think it's gonna bring the magic. Bro, we're carving pumpkins tomorrow. And let me tell you, I'm going to go straight up professional this year. I'm using the drill. This is a fantastic song. Also, for those of you that were in the gaming channel, I can't do Rocket League anymore, straight up. If you add what you scoop out to coffee, it's pumpkin spiced. Isn't it like... No, that's cherry seeds. Cherry seeds make cyanide. I was about to say, I was like, you trying to kill me? Ooh. I think I'm going to fire up the Daisy, and we're just going to do some shenanigans at a high loot area. Crushed up cherry seeds, I believe is cyanide, yeah. What's up, Phoenix Cards? Thank you for 3 years of being a sub. That's insane. Your sub expired yesterday? If you have Prime, it's free. I'm not going to make a base in DayZ. I probably will end up making a base, especially if I get a bunch of loot, because then my natural intention is just start hoarding it all, like a greedy dragon. We'll feel it out though. Ten or less seeds. I learned that from Ozark, dude. You ever watch Ozark? That's how the old lady killed the old man. You never watch Ozark? Netflix show about money laundering. Really good. I didn't like the way it ended though. It left a bad taste in my mouth. But like, even though the ending was bad, the entire show was amazing. Yo, Ruth is bae. Probably better than season 8 of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was 8 seasons of build up just to be ruined. It's not so much the ending was bad. I didn't like the ending because of the outcome, like on a personal level. I'll try not to say anything specific because honestly, dude, it is a long series, and if you're looking for a show and you haven't seen it, that's the show to watch. Ozark is 10 out of 10. I've rewatched it like 4 times already. I never watched Lost. Fighting? What? I mean, we're still on the first half of 151. We got plenty of time. Heroes? I never watched Heroes. Another good show to binge is Blacklist because I really like the one actor who played Ultron. The Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan colorless. AKA normal. Down to the villain. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Ahsoka was not that good of a show. I watched it and I literally like I did not find myself on the edge of my seat waiting for the next episode. I think I just stopped watching it. Oh, absolutely, dude. All right, we're done with the first 27 packs. Yeah, 27 packs of 151. And before anyone has some sort of opinion, I didn't like Book of Boba Fett either. Literally, like the first 3 episodes with the flashbacks and the Sand People, I could just do without those. No one liked it? That's water. Literally, Book of Boba Fett was so bad that they had to bring in Mandalorian to save it. I still remember the first, 2 weeks when they were calling him Baby Yoda. And then we figured out it wasn't Yoda. We had water, by the way. Stadium. We don't learn his name. Back when the show was still coming out every week, we didn't know his name until like Like almost the last episode of the first season, right? The child. Yes. And of season 2. So we were just calling him Baby Yoda. Anyone aware if they're making another season of The Boys? The Foundling. The Child. Child doing apostate. They are? Okay. 'Cause I've been waiting for that. I've rewatched that like 10 times. And if you have a Prime membership and you haven't watched The Boys, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Go watch it. Soldier Boy, best parent? I don't know, man. Homelander maybe up there for best parent. Basically throwing the kid off the roof to make him fly. It's like, just do it, man. You just gotta believe. I remember watching the show for the first time, and I was like, when you figure out that, like, the compound V and everything for the first time, I was like, whoa, I did not see that one coming. It's honestly, like, an amazing concept. It's like taking Captain America, like, what the serum that made him into Captain America, and just making it 10 times better in terms of like a story. Chandelure, fire. So we got fusion in the beginning and fusion at the end. Gives random abilities, yeah. And if you have like bad random abilities, they just kind of like toss you. They're just like, yeah, all right, just go sit over there. But you just had to take it once, right? Like, people got addicted. People got addicted to it. I don't get them using the short duration V. Well, because they don't want to become what they hate, what they're fighting against. And it's less of a liability. Pickable. If you really think about it, that's not too far. Like, I feel like the first one to do it was BioShock, but probably Marvel because of the comic books. I want a BioShock movie. I said it. That or Gears of War or something. Well, not even the Captain America concept, just the serum making people into superheroes. Love you back, dude. Thank you for that sub. Deathstroke. I forgot which one Deathstroke is. Is he in any current movie? Deer stroke. He pets deer. He gives deer heart attacks or strokes. Been a fat minute, but hello to you, sir. It's And a lot of... He's the main villain from Teen Titans. He's Slade? Slade is Deathstroke? I still want to watch... I think it's Batman Beyond. I think we established it. Where the animated series, but like... In that world, like, Joker actually killed Robin. He was made as a parody. Oh, really? But yeah, I think on Sunday we're gonna do a little DayZ. I'm gonna refire it back up, just because it's too much fun. Just like getting in a scrap where all the loot is. Slade was Deathstroke the Terminator. That's like the proper name. Alright, we already filled our first booster box of bulk. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the Fallout New Vegas gameplay, which I apparently was streaming on the anniversary of Fallout New Vegas. Had zero clue that was the case. Someone came in and told me. No alt Gengars yet. We still have half a stack of fusion. So, half a box. And we didn't pull an alt from the first half. But dude, I went in Fallout. I think I was just getting myself into bad situations way too early. I need to get myself some weapons and some armor first. I went into that hotel and like the one guy I was supposed to help escape died immediately. And I just started throwing dynamite, and I ended up living. I didn't have, like, any guns. I think I might have killed my guy with dynamite, if I'm being honest. I feel like he died right away, as soon as I went upstairs. That Pidgeotto. Stefan. That's too clean. That pack went nowhere. Vespiquen. We haven't seen a proper gold energy in a little bit either. From like Schillinger fusion. Does Darkness have any? Maybe not. Oh, we haven't even seen one from like Obsidian in a little bit. Or any of the more current sets. Also, with it being your first feast, Natorius, I think you're going to be like thoroughly surprised on how many hollows and reverse hollows you get on top of your hits. I think people like don't understand how much they get until they get a package with a feast in it. Ooh, speaking of fighting, hello. I haven't seen this guy in a little bit. Mega Krabby. And there's plenty of like, there's a good bunch of hollows and reverse hollows out there that end up being like $5 because they're playable or something. The Machoke is one of the rarest hits out of 151. I don't know why they didn't do a full art, but who's got dark? That is Andrew. Oh man. Let's go, dude. We're heating up. There are Scrolls hollows. Are those trainers? That's Zard number 250 right there, dude. We're getting very close to beating that record. Sabbatical. Lechonk. Isn't that for like government employees? Or is it just a fancy word for vacation? Never really looked too much into that word. That's another fighting hit, by the way. Gorgeous. You're popping off, dude. Natalie, thank you for that sub. Let's get this Heaters right. I'm excited. The Pidgeot. Very good. Usually for teachers. I guess teachers for public schools could be government employees. Technically. Just drove back home from, and the sun was in your eyes. Well, you definitely don't want to be looking at the sun. That's how you That's how you lose your eyes. That's why you gotta have the Stone of Shades. Seal stone, scroll, whatever, dude. Same thing. It's some sort of magic. I use the stones to destroy the stones, okay? Forest. That's where I put Ding's cards when they come back from grading. I give them to the woods as an offering, so they show kindness upon me. Grant me safe passage. Take this simple offering of earth and water. Did I send what? His cards? Yeah, I sent them to him. Berserker. The Zard looks very gradable, by the way, too. Bowling Kid, I recently made a new deck in Duels, and it was pretty sick, and then it just sputtered out and lost. It was like a Shaman freeze deck, and then I got a passive, which is luck. Whenever you freeze a minion, add a copy of it to your hand, and it costs 2 less. And that's from anywhere. There's some insane combos, and I'm determined to get 12 wins, at least once. I've gotten 9 wins so far. The best deck I've seen was the one with the warrior. And the passive is, if you have armor, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. I ended up getting that passive where you repeat the spell at the end of the turn, and I couldn't get the combo off. I just didn't have. I was playing against aggro decks and I couldn't do it. You just got attacked by the little puppers. Little puppy attacks are fantastic. Mine attacks me every day, and I'm okay with that. I allow her to do it. I still don't know what this Halloween event is for the community game. I see pumpkins sometimes, and I'm just like, well, that means something, I guess. Does anyone know what it actually is? Ooh, I see something there. Fighting. That's a snake tornado, dude. Full art snake tornado. Very good. It's the holiday event, you goon. Oh, right. We've established that. I said what entails the holiday event? Like, what does it do? Do I need to catch pumpkin Pokemon? Do I need to type Happy Halloween every time I catch a Pokemon? Like, what do I need to do, and what do I get? You don't know. He calls me a goon because I asked what the thing was. He said he relayed the same information back to me and called me a goon. Dang, what's wrong with you? Why you calling me mean names? This chilling box felt heavy. That's all I'm going to say. And here we go. It felt like it was like protruding. Like it was bulbous. Like a Bulbasaur, you know what I'm saying? Has that been a hit every pack so far? Or 3 in a row? Error box, please. We broke the streak, damn. That pack wrapper was just stuck to my finger. More fighting. Maybe I'll pull you a nice little alt Zapdos too. Everything's been doing pretty solid right now though. We still have the last half of 151. Did that raffle just instant end? Alright, something's wrong with that command. Who broke it? I don't know what the hell that was. You know, Stream Elements just hasn't added anything in the past probably like 20 years to their system. So it makes sense that stuff is going wrong because they just had to maintain the same things forever. Just maintaining what they had, never redlining, never, you know, innovating, and they still somehow managed to like have stuff messing up. Oh well, as we can see now, Ding, it is broke, so they definitely need to fix it. That's a Celtic. It's not a common full art either. It's actually kind of clean. Yo. The Alt Blaziken. Stefan. Fighting. It's a nice puppers. Arcanine with a horn. Hypno. Dude, I made a very solid Costco run today. I just want you all to know that. Restocked everything. They had chicken on sale, and I just restocked the freezer. If we buy the cow, I'm gonna be set for meat for like the entire winter. Pretty hyped about that. You guys are talking a bunch tonight, huh? Not all at once, please. Meat is murder. Shut up, thing. The best is that YouTube channel that I watch for barbecue recipes, barbecuepitboy.com. And he always talks some smack, dude, to the vegetarians. He's like, you Vegematics out there, you don't know nothing about this. Calls them Vegematics, dude. We're soaking it in. It's a lot to soak, dude. The hell is a Guga steak? Oh, dude, I committed, like, genocide on the bugs outside my house. There was, like, a lot of these, like, red beetles. I wouldn't call them beetles, but they were, like, flying insects that were red around my house. I Googled what they were, and they feed on specific trees, but then look to homes for shelters when it gets colder. I sprayed this home defense spray that, like, you spray, like, every couple months yesterday, and then I walked around the house today and I just see bugs dead everywhere, and I was so happy. No, they weren't ladybugs. They were like, I actually Googled what they were. I could pull it up again. No, not mosquitoes. They're big. They're big and they have like red on their back, but they're black. And they feed on like a specific tree. No. You have them too? You know what I'm talking about? I Googled what they were, and I just can't remember the name. I'll pull it up after. Yeah, they were all over like my back door and my windows, so I sprayed that inside and out. And then I went to like just check on it the next day, and they're all dead. It worked. No, I'll tell you the name. Hold on. Box elder bugs. Box elder bugs. I whatever population of them that were like in my yard or on my house, they're all gone now. They didn't make it. And apparently they travel in packs or swarms, whatever. So they can get into your house in the winter. And I think that's what I used, Ding, the Ortho home defense thing. Pidgeot. I gotta make sure the drill is charged because we're carving pumpkins tomorrow and I'm gonna go ham. And I'm gonna use the drill. We're not doing it by hand anymore. We have technology. That's what lanternflies do, red markings, like a specific tree swarm. No, I Googled what it was. It's box elder. Maybe that's like another species that you're talking about. I don't know. Beetle. All I know is, dude, these bugs aren't getting inside my house. Especially after I sprayed. And I didn't see it work that, like, I didn't see something work that well instantly in a very long time. The new Zard, Unga Bunga. Unga Bunga is a caveman, dude. When you go Unga Bunga mode, you just start grunting. Just need fire. You're trying to communicate? You want to speak Unga Bunga to me? Unga Bunga mode on. New Black Zard? No, I didn't see it. I'm worried about the Zards we have now. I should have. I like to be surprised, dude. The best Unga Bunga Zard. I pulled this Unga Bunga right here. You see that? That's beautiful. It's a stained glass. Well, I have a creek down the back of my property. So the mosquitoes are relentless. And for those of you wondering, I Googled it because I was curious. Because I felt like I'm always the one getting bit up in a group of people. And mosquitoes prefer certain blood types. And I have that blood type. No way we got the same bugs, dude. Hey, it can happen, dude. We have the same biome in our backyard. It was really nice when it was hot and it dried up. You can tell what type of mosquito it is if I put it on camera. Well, I don't have one in my pocket. I could just like show you. Were you guys talking about the Paris bed bugs? No. I was talking about, I already forgot the name of it, but these red bugs that were out congregating outside my door and windows. They won't be a problem anymore. They're gone now. I had a bug zapper, dude. I decimated the population in summer. The thing is just going off. Sometimes like a bigger like moth or mosquito will get in there and it just like keeps on zapping. It's like cooking the thing. And I just stand in the window and I smile. I'm like, yes, fly to it. Better them dead than my legs just getting destroyed. Sometimes. Dude, you know where they get me? Occasionally, I'll get like a mosquito bite, like on my like knuckle of like my finger. Those are the worst. Bigger than most. There's a few of those, but they're not the most like that I see in my backyard. Like there's some like ridiculously sized ones, but it's mostly like the smaller ones. Sephora? Yeah, that's where females be getting makeup. I love Sephora as a good destination for like gift cards, you know? I know. I'm just messing with you. You're like a scientist or something, Ratway. I like this. Also, I had wasp traps that like I feel like were ineffective, but there was an abundance of dragonflies, and I think they all just like got eaten, and I'm very happy about it. I did my part too. My kill count for wasps this year was probably like at least like 20. It's part of your job? Yo. What about, I saw a fuzzy caterpillar the other day. Do I gotta worry about those? Not even kidding. I think they're okay, right? Depends. What does it depend on before I tell you what I did to it? Some of them are venomous. Okay, I stomped it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This thing came crawling out of my patio furniture that I was putting away, and I instantly was like, kill. It looked like it was venomous. I think it was trying to kill me. You know what's the worst? Earwigs? Oh, like the little pinchy butts? Like no shoes? With shoes, dude. I wouldn't have stomped it without shoes. I'm not deranged. That would be full unga bunga. You just stomp out a caterpillar without no shoes on. Hit it with the... I hit him with my my gardening shoes, which are like my oldest pair of gym shoes that I have like worn into the ground. They don't have any more grip on them. Some people like the squish. Yeah, I don't. I liked eliminating threats from my immediate vicinity. Threat eliminated, boom. Caterpillar dead. The fuzzy one. It was pretty big too. It was probably like 4-incher. We have praying mantises here. Those are okay with me. I'm good with a praying mantis. I'd give him a high five with his little because those be eating wasps. Anything that's hostile towards wasps is a friend of mine. The enemy of my enemy. That's from Art of War. Oh yeah, dude, there was an abundance of dragonflies. Like they skyrocketed this year. They probably ate a bunch of mosquitoes. I just needed to grab a case of sleeves. Too many hits, dude. I need more sleeves. What's up, Paul? Dragonfly ancestors were the OG apex predators. I feel like we had this conversation before, and you got mad at me for not being excited, so I'm just not going to be excited again. Not much, Mr. Baca. Just pulling the heat for the beautiful people in this break. Imagine playing. It's true. That's just make-believe, dude. Real talk, though, could we domesticate dinosaurs like Chris Pratt did? We gotta... Listen, dude, there's no need to bring religion into this. It's just science. If they existed. I mean, people like handle snakes. I wouldn't call a snake domesticated, dude. That thing is just like full because you fed it, and then it's letting you handle it. You show me hard proof the dinosaurs existed. You ever seen Jurassic Park, dude? Boom. It's on TV. Has to be real. Because they're reptile and or chicken, which is something I've learned. Honestly, the raptors with the feathers look a lot cooler. I'm a big fan of those. Dude, I would be like that one chick from the newest Jurassic Park where she just had a laser pointer and the raptors just went after whatever she pointed it at. Until they jump into freezing water and somehow swim you down. They're in Red Dead 2. Must be real. Yeah, that movie wasn't the greatest. But I feel like people are just gunning for Chris Pratt, and I love that dude. Well, they're bringing back mammoths. Have you read that? I read it and then I saw it on a podcast. They were talking about it. They're like legit taking like the mammoth like genome and crossing it with elephants, so they have woolly mammoths. Like that's an actual like real thing that's going on. And I feel like that's like a precursor to like getting some raptors. That's what Big Dino wants you to believe, dude. Like Big Pharma. Big Dino doesn't want you to believe in dinosaurs. The Locust seemed like it was like a little bit out of left field, yeah. I'm with you on that one. It wasn't the greatest story. But the movie before that had dinosaurs in a house in the basement. So, like, is it really that much better? They're bringing him back. So we can extinct him again. I'm pretty sure, like, if you hunted mammoth with a spear, like, there's a good shot that, like, you're not making it back home. But my gosh, the meat. Yeah, but like, they just took the big cool dinosaur and they made it into a small one. It was a good tale to imagine if men was able to create a mutant creature out of nothing. Pretty much. I knew what you were saying, dude. Dude, if Triceratops were basically kind of like cows or bulls, I'd have a couple in the backyard. It could chase you through a house. Yeah, but like the bigger dinosaur could just rip the house down. It's cooler. Scarier. A smaller one, like you could kind of like... I don't want to say you could fight. You probably... You wouldn't fight it, but like you could at least like outmaneuver it or something. Get to like a tall place. To trap it. A pack of those? A pack of those, you're done, yeah. I don't know what would be worse, though. Like, having dinosaurs to worry about, like, as you're just, like, going about your day. Or eight-legged freak-sized spiders. I think that would be a lot worse. You just accidentally walk into a web, boom, dead. You're dubious of mammoths being that dangerous? Dude, you get them spooked at the watering hole, though. They start stomping around. People are going to die. Eight-legged freaks messed me up, but I think the movie Arachnophobia was like... See, like, I'm not scared of spiders, but, like, even that movie, I was like, oh, like, there's too many. Oh, he's talking about the movie. I think bigger spiders would be worse. I think, like, you just accidentally walk by a trapdoor spider, boom, you're gone. That's it. You don't like carnies either. And you're talking about people that work at a carnival, right? They're in the circus. Or they work the rides. They're part of the underworld. Cars with legs. Cars with legs. Dude, imagine the movie Cars, but they had legs instead of tires. I think there's something there. Just Owen Wilson running around as a car. That conversation took a turn and I like it. Unga bunga car, big bun. They don't even know their purpose. Their purpose is to bring joy to the masses. Reverend is steel, by the way. Car god. In the movie Cars, I mean, there has to be a car deity, right? They go to the big racetrack in the sky. What if what if Car God is just Doc, dude? The guy who taught him how to race. It's Mater. Yes. I'm seeing him tonight. I'm going to shove the phone in his face on purpose until he does it. Car God is a used car salesman, and all the cars think they're sentient, but it's really just all the people test driving. I think the movie Cars, is a metaphor, really. You know what I mean? We're all kind of cars, but our gas is food. I love just rambling. Rambling is kind of fun. We were talking about cars and we pulled Reveroom. I'd like you guys to all recognize this. It's not real. So is the street for cars our version is for the sidewalk? Well, by law, cars can't be on sidewalks. You need that car for your buying? Let's go. Speaking of which, I recently got an oil change, and they roped me into changing an air filter for $50. I was like, damn, you got me. Are mechanics doctors? You know what's an even better movie than Cars is Planes, where it's like humans, but you're a plane instead of a car. AAA is like their health insurance. You've never changed your. You usually don't. I mean, at 200K you might though. Yeah. Newer cars, I think you're good for a while. Yeah, it's a scam until you're steering and your entire car just seizes up one day. Does it make any funny noises? Kelly Blue Book. Like having to renew your owner's card, really? Yeah. Well, it was like an air filter that I've never seen replaced before. It was inside the glove compartment of the passenger side. Like the... He like started taking it apart and he's like, yeah, there's an air filter. And I was like, what? Driving with a license? Or... You guys are going to be getting some emails or something. You guys are setting off some like alarms right now. Yo. Ding, I remember that you never wanted this card, so happy I didn't pull it for you. But Olivia, there you go. Big scam. Honestly, it is, though. Like, if you really think about it, thank you. We just got to bring back the tar and feathering. They'll ease up on the taxes then. All you would need to do it once, and it's just to send a message. As dark as it sounds, all it takes is one time for it to happen. And they're like, okay, all right, we're done with taxes. And I stand by what I just said. I don't care if people shy away from it. Sometimes big problems need big solutions. I'm pretty sure that's the slogan for like Bounty or something. No, that's the quicker picker upper, my bad. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Same with the lottery, dude. It's if you're fighting taxes, dude, there's nothing more noble you can do, to be honest. With all like the receipts and invoices that I have to like provide, I'd like a receipt and invoice on what it was spent on, please. But that won't happen. Real talk. It'll turn into a political discussion, but real talk. Joel Osteen. the dude who during the hurricane literally just locked his doors up at his mega church. It was like, screw everybody. You're not allowed in here. You're wet and you smell funny. Please. Legit, dude. Legit. Yo, Alt Sandaconda is fighting. And that is, I would say, an error, because look how thin the right side is. Legit, that'll grade as an error. This side is like non-existent. It's a little, it's a snake by the furnace. Real talk though, if Sandaconda was real, that thing would be a problem. If that thing was in the house, like that thing is gonna eat like a kid. Well, you just gotta buy the grating. Well, I don't know PSA's policy as of late. Like, they might just label it a miscut. I don't even know if they do that anymore. You grade it to protect it at that point. Close. Close to the Alt Gengar. Unless you got buns on. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong on that one. We already have what, snakes getting in the house? Isn't it becoming like a big issue in Florida because people like get pythons and they just let them loose? So they have some like new apex predators just roaming around the swamps. Yeah, especially in the swamp. No, yeah, snakes eating people is a thing. So I think it would happen for the Sandaconda. Snakes like are, it's not like a pet that you can have fun with, in my opinion. Like, people, a lot of people have snakes and they're cool for sure, but like that thing, when given the opportunity, will bite you 100%. It's just the way it doesn't have emotion. It is when people buy like exotic pets and they just set them free because they can't handle it, or they just break out. I gotta reset this pile of hollows and reverse hollows because it's becoming excessive right now. Oh, absolutely. But if you ever driven anywhere on a highway, especially in Illinois, you come to terms, or if you ever played Rocket League solo at ranked, you come to terms with how stupid people really are. So it doesn't surprise me that an outbreak of snakes that were not native was caused. Dude, my catch rate on these poison type Pokemon is not going great. Yo, hello Mew. It's been a minute since I even just seen the regular VMAX. So out of this box of Fusion, we had two alts because we had Into Leon and we had the alt Sandaconda. Very close to the Gengar. I think like it's ready. Arbok. I'm kind of feeling another God Pack here, so brace yourselves. Apparently there's a God Pack with the 3 starters, like all 3 of the different starters in one. That's a pretty cool one. Speaking of a starter, the alt, that's what we're hunting right now. The next one gets a case of Obsidian. Water Energy. Fire Energy. Poliwhirl. Man, that conversation we just had, like, that was a roller coaster. I loved it. I never wanted the roller coaster to end there. We covered a lot of issues. And we started with the movie Cars, I think. Yo, clean. There you go, Olivia. Oh my gosh. Who's trainer? Stefan, one of the rarest. I think we pulled this last break you were in too. I don't know if it was for you or for Sven. We're popping off right now. Water. Yo. Where's the full art meat pod when you need them? Best episode of Pokemon ever, dude. The 2 Metapods just using Harden. And then one Metapod just fell over. Was like, I've had enough. Steel Energy. Okay, trainer, go off. Like he's conducting like an opera or like a concert. You know what I'm talking about, Bugs Bunny. The sword over here. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Best is like when someone is about to sword lunge you and you just got the shotgun waiting. Dude, they had one mode and like it was like a holiday thing for Halo. And everyone just had like the throwable barrels and that was it. It was the most fun mode I think I've ever played. I would play that game every day. Steel energy. Ooh, I see gold. Gold psychic. Psychic came through right at the end, dude. Psychic powered up. That is not easy to pull either. I'd say between a 9 and a 10. Very good. More Blastoise. Electric. Both Ericas. Now you have both of them. It's very nice. I think every energy should have a gold energy, but hey, what do I know, right? More cool things to pull out of a set. Imagine that. That'd be stupid. Okay, Blastoise is just coming in. He's late to the party. He brought his cousin. I'm not sure if we did. We might have. That's two of those Charmanders. While you didn't get an energy, you got some crazy good cards, though, along with everybody else. Solid feast. Success. Congrats to everybody. Hey Trace, how'd you like it, dude? The feast is a magical thing. To be a part of it, like, it's very exciting. That's what I'm saying. It's a good time. Everyone gets some heat. And once you get the package and like you see how much stuff you get, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is a lot more than I thought. Dude, the chicken. It's honestly like really hard to get any of the alt legendary birds. Both Ericas is pretty insane. To see one is insane. All right. Very, very good. That's a good feast. None of the other breaks filled yet. We got time. And if that's the case, I'll just do, for the future, I'll put another feast up, just if that's what people want. Because we did a lot of feasts this week. I shouldn't have hit reload on that. Is there a mini feast down there? I didn't even see it. If that's the case, we'll just roll over to Monday. Yep, now I see it. Well, if that's... Oh, I forgot these hits on the side here, because they were buried underneath the packs. Sorry about that. Would have found them before I met with Nick to give him all your hits. Yeah, if that's the last one for tonight, that's okay. But I'll wait a second. All right, we'll call it there then. Winner of the giveaway is Criminal. Grats. All right, guys. Another week. Another Alt Gengar still not pulled for me to give away a case. All the breaks that are remaining will roll over to Monday. Thank you guys for a crazy week of doing a lot of feasts. I'll see you guys Sunday on the gaming channel, otherwise Monday on here.